Hey guys, welcome back. It is Storm, and this is episode 49 of my single-player Tiverton World. Hope you guys are going awesomely well. So we're over here by our horses. I wanted to breed up a few of these guys to kick off the episode here. And main reason for it is I want to have some different options for transportation around our island. I also want to put a few of these horses into our nether so we can pretty much use these guys in addition to my nether tunnel system. And yeah, just have a different, faster means of transportation than just using the good old minecarts. We've got horses in the game, we should be using them, so that's what I want to do. And I want to position a few of the horses around my island. One, I think they look cool, just having them around, but also they're great for transportation. So that's what I want to do. Not all these guys are the fastest, so some of them are pretty average. This pen here that we're in now is where I have my best of my horses. And that's not saying much because this guy, for example, is about average. He's certainly not the fastest horse. He's not the slowest. But yeah, these are kind of the kind of horses that I have. So I'll keep breeding these, and the variants that you get sometimes better, sometimes the same. I don't think that can be worse when you breed two similar horses. I could be wrong though. But probably what I need to do is go out into the wild and try and find a better horse. Because sometimes when you're breeding like this, when you've got two of half-decent variants of the horses, you might get some minor variances or minor improvements with their abilities in terms of speed and jumping and health, but you're not going to get something substantial. And so rather than breeding up 50 of these guys to only go up a couple of really small increments in terms of their capabilities and abilities, so sometimes you've got to go out into the wild and just try and find a better horse that way. So I'll probably do that at some point. I certainly do need to try and find some of the biomes that I've never found on my world. For example, the mesobiome, I've never found one of those on my world, or the ice spikes biome. In fact, I don't think I've ever found a mega tiger either. So there's quite a lot of biomes that I need to go out and try and find at some point. Oh, flower forest as well. In fact, a lot of the biomes that were added in 1.7 I've just never found. So I do need to try and do that, and I'll probably want to continue to use my nether tunnel, that nether system that we're building, and to keep going out to the new world and to the new land and trying to find the new biomes that way. So I want to work on that in this episode, but for now, let's try and get these guys bred up in case I wanted to start using these guys in the nether. Something else I wanted to show you guys was, in fact, I don't think I've changed this. I think this is the same since the last time you guys saw this bridge. I did work on this mill in the last episode, and some of you guys like this building, and I'm glad you like the design. I have worked on the interior, but I'll probably save that for episode 50 when I'll do a world tour, and I can show you guys my island here and the different buildings and different contraptions I've got on my world. And yeah, so we'll probably save looking at the interior, but there you go. This is what it looks like. I do want to work on the bakery, and this is probably where I'm going to put it, right down here. So this path kind of naturally makes a little section just here, and I could probably build up the ground just here to put in a little bakery. It's not going to be a huge building, because that's what this mill was for, is this is the storage place. And then this is going to be a little shop front, probably right about here. So I'm going to clear out some of these blocks, put down probably a bit of a foundation, and then we'll just build ourselves a tiny little bakery here, and then we'll probably put in some cake, something like that. Anyway, so that's what I want to build here. I'm going to get the materials together, clear out this area a little bit, and then we'll get on with the building. Alrighty, so I'll put down the little framework here, and this is the foundation for our bakery. It's going to be quite small, a little compact little bakery, but I think this is going to be a big enough area. I'm going to build it out of these two blocks here. This is going to be light grey and the brown stained clay blocks. I really like the way these color combinations go together. And for the roof, I'm going to use the brick slabs. I really like all these three block types working together. It's going to be a nice little modern shop, something a little bit different compared to our mill look that we've got going on here. This is an old-fashioned kind of building design, and I wanted the shop here to be a little bit more modern, something a little bit more attractive for our customers. So, you know, everyone who's wandering by wants to come in and buy something from our bakery. So that's the plan. So let's get on with the building. I'm going to just probably put down... Do I bring over any pressure plates? No. Alright, so this is where I'm going to put a couple of pressure plates to open up the doors. And then we'll have the actual doors themselves just here. So these brown blocks here will be where we'll have just the edge of the building. So I probably won't go any further this direction. Yeah, something like that. And maybe let's go right to the edge perhaps. So this would be a 3 block wide. This would be a little window here. Something like that. And on top of the windows I'm going to use a strip of this light grey. Yeah, I like the way that looks together. And then on the other side for the ceiling, I'm going to have the ceiling start, well this is the roof actually, start about there. So you get a little bit of this block, about half this block, and then you get all 3 of the colours there looking nice together. So I'm not going to have a block down the bottom here because that will take away some of the window space here. So I'm going to have the windows going all the way down to the ground level just to maximise the frontage here of each window. So, okay, so for this part, what are we going to do? Maybe go 3 blocks wide again. Let's take a look. So that will be, that's 3 blocks there. How close to this tree are we? Actually, won't have enough with the roof. Let's maybe make this 2 blocks. Something like that. I think that will look better. I don't know if it will look better, but it will certainly allow me to put the roof in just here. Because I want to have the roof having an overhang like this just here. So that's as far as we can go this way, and then we'll just join it up with down the front here. So where's that? Right where this flower is. Yep, right here. So let's extend this up. This is the other edge. And that's pretty much the shape. There isn't too much to this bakery. It is quite small. So let's just fill this in where we've got the light grey stained clay. That's a mouthful always saying that block type. And same just there. Why doesn't that look right? Does it feel right? I think that is right. Yeah, I think it's just because the doors aren't here. This little section looks a little weird. There we go. I think that makes it look better. So what I'm going to do for the roof is I'm just going to have this go all the way around, and then I'm going to gradually increase the height just up a different slab each level. So this will be the second level of the roof, and then I'll change it to this height, and then I'll probably just do this all the way around. Won't do anything else too complex. I think quite often when you're building a structure like this that's relatively small, you'd probably want to go more simple with the more basic designs rather than anything more fancy. You try and put more fancy stuff in, it just looks too complex and too overdone. Don't always need to have a lot of detail in your buildings. So something like that. Let's get rid of that dirt. So something like that. Now for the windows, yeah, okay, I've got a couple of these block types, so let's grab some of these. What's this light grey? So what I think we'll do is we'll have white down the front, because this is, I want this to be nice and bright. This is where we're going to have some cakes on display, probably. You want the front to look pretty inviting. And then what I like to do is do what I would use, the trick here for this mill, is use the different coloured stained glass for the different sides. So this is going to be, I think this is light grey. Yep, so this is light grey. Just going to put this along this edge. And then probably light grey here, because this is the little, I'll be able to see this window quite easily from this path, so I want to have this reasonably bright. Then what I'm going to do is put grey on this window. Do I have any grey on me? No. I think I've got still some in this chest left over from the mill build. I want to put the different, do I have any? What's this? There we go, it's a grey. Perfect. Let's grab some of this. This is a nice little trick where, because we can't really get shadow effects in this game yet, I think using different stained glass colours or different shades kind of adds to that. I wonder why they look the same. It's because I just put down the same stupid block type again. Right, let's get rid of this and put down the grey. This one. There we go. Something like that. So it's going to be darker on this side. And yeah, I really think that will help shape the look of this building from the outside anyway. Let's take a look from this angle. Yeah, I think that will look okay. And I don't mind how it's visibly a different colour when you come around the corner like that. So I'm just going to finish off the roof. I'll just put in the different the brick slabs around the place here, and then we'll take a look on the inside. Watch out, we've got ourselves our first customer. Oh, he's an angered customer. Don't worry, mate. We'll have cake in here soon. So what I wanted to do was just add some light on the inside. I just finished off the roof, and gee, it's dark on the inside. And it kind of looks a little bit derpy on here as well, so I probably want to lower this down a little bit. So let's first of all put in some glowstone. I'm going to have it just come in something like that, I think, on each side. Now where's my glowstone? And let's do this. Of course, I just threw that block away, so how does that look? I think that looks okay. And, we could probably cheat and do something like this. I should probably put in a full block above me. But what I'm going to do is just make this, the lights here a little indented. So it kind of looks like it's settled into the ceiling there, like that. And I never really like the default texture here, so I'm going to change that. I've brought over some trapdoors. Where's my trapdoors? You're hiding from me. Where are you, trapdoors? Maybe I didn't grab them. Really? I thought I did. Oh, there they are. Wow, I really couldn't see those. Aha! So there you go. That's how you can kind of semi-hide that ugly texture. I think that looks a little bit better. Now for this, the flooring, I'm just going to rip out this grass. I'm going to use spruce. Do I want to use spruce? I think it might be a bit dark. What if I used some birchwood maybe? What else do I have on me? Sandstone or sand. Let's try birchwood. Yeah, that colour looks okay, so let's just do something like this. I'll probably put in... Yeah, I'll probably change this grass here to be the light grey. Did I offload that? No, I still have some on me, so let's just try that on this little corner here. I think this will look better if I had this along this edge. Have to check it from the outside though to make sure it still looks okay. I think that looks alright. In fact, we should probably... Where's my brown? There we go. I probably want to extend these pillars here down to that level, that kind of ground level. Whoa, that looks ugly. Okay, we probably should replace that as well with the light grey, just along this edge. And yeah, we won't get this ugly default texture here of the dirt along this side otherwise. So something like that. Let's just replace that with this block. Should make it look a little bit nicer and cleaner. There we go, I like that already. And what else do we have to do? Can I get around this side? Not really. Where's my dirt? There we go. I want to put these doors in. I brought over some spruce doors. I wanted to match the doors. Whoops. I want to make the doors the same as the mill here. I think that will look quite nice. So let's put down these doors. Something like that. There we go. Looks nice and simple. Now for the inside, there's probably not a lot of things you can really do on the inside. I did bring over some stairs, so we'll probably make some little platforms. Maybe make a little desk here. So this will be... in fact, we want to have this as a display. So maybe something like that. And this could be another little desk right there. So we could probably put some cakes on display just here. There we go, I've got a cake. Let's put a cake on display. Bam! There we go. What does that look like from the outside? Oh, doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all. Look nice and tasty. Do we want to bring any other stair types? Spruce. Alright, let's give these guys a go. Maybe something like that. Different colour. And maybe something like that. There we go. And we could probably put down some of these guys. You know I like using my flower pots. Just to add a little bit more colour on the inside. Where else? And is there anywhere else? Maybe just here. Something like that. I could probably put a chest here where I can stock up the food. So that's pretty much it. There isn't too many other details that I want to add to a building like this. So I'll probably put on... Yeah, probably put a different couple of little block types around the front here. Have to think about this down here. So light grey. There we go. Let's do something like this along this bottom bit. Does that look okay? I hope so. And alright, so what I'm going to do is just put in these little finer touches and then I'll come back and show you guys the final product here. Alrighty, so I'm pretty much finished with the bakery and I'm just putting in some wheat around the outside here. This little patch of land here was pretty much vacant before. So I figured this whole area is like it's a mill, there's wheat storage here, so let's plant a little crop here. For this area, for the mill, the bakery. I think we'll go right up all the way up to the path here. And I think that should look okay. I'm running low on seeds. I keep throwing out my seeds and now that I want them, I don't have them. How funny. Anyway, so something like this. I will put some little hidden water sources around here somewhere. The soil doesn't need to be hydrated though. Something like this. Because as long as you plant your seeds straight away, you're pretty much good to go. Should I go to there? Probably. How does that look? Does that look too weird? think when that's all fully grown, it should look pretty cool with the different heights here as well. Probably won't put a wheat crop there, but we'll put one there. There we go. Last one. So that's what this whole area out here is going to look like. Wow. That's what this area is going to look like. And of course, I just drowned myself. So let's go down and check out our bakery. It's all done. This is pretty much the detail that I want. I ran out of cake, so I want to put a cake here in this item display. But I put some other cakes on display. This is what it looks like on the inside. Not really anything has changed here. On the outside, I just added a few little minor details. In fact, I need to put something inside this pot. There we go, something like that. A little bit dark, I might change something a bit brighter into that pot. But yeah, just put some wheat around the corner here. I think that adds a nice little transition. When you go up the stairs here, you can start to see a little bit of produce and stuff around the place, a little bit of colour. And from the front, nothing has really changed. It's about the same. I like how you can see the cake on display when you walk past. It should look pretty cool at night as well. And that's pretty much it. So I think I'm going to leave the video here. It's going to be a little bit of a short episode. I have been working hard on my nether tunnel, and I'm going to show that off in my world tour. Probably spent about 16 hours or so building on that tunnel. Jesus, long repetitive task, and there's a lot of time that goes into something like that. So hopefully it looks pretty cool when I show you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to show you guys for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you like the bakery. You want to stop by, grab some cake, grab some produce. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, see you guys. Cheers.